Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today I want to share with you some things that you can do to impress your boss. And so if you've ever wondered, how can I impress my boss? How can I not necessarily get on the good side of your boss, but how can you be a catalyst for helping your boss be successful and ultimately helping yourself be successful? How do you do the activities that will get you promoted? How do you do the activities that whenever something comes up as far as a new opportunity, a new project, new responsibilities, a promotion, that the first person that your boss thinks about is you? What are some activities that you can do, or what are some ways that you can think or approach or relate to your boss that will help you be that person? Whenever there is a go-to person, you become that person for your boss. And I want to share with you today, I think, one thing that you can do that will help you excel, that will help move you forward and help you be in that number one position whenever a new responsibility comes up. But first, I want to say the number one thing that you can do is crush your current job. Is if you don't excel at what you currently are being tasked to do, whether that's lead a sales organization or run a project or lead a project team, or you're an individual contributor trying to grow your career and become a leader and you're trying to impress your boss, if you don't excel at what you do today, if you don't crush your current job, it's going to make it very difficult for someone to look at you and think, I should give that person more responsibility. Because what leaders want to see is people who are crushing it in their current role, who they believe can take on more and continue to perform at the level that they would expect. And so the number one thing that you can do that will allow you to impress your boss is just crush your job. Do it well, do it excellently, do it at the standard that your boss expects, deliver the results that you've committed to deliver, achieve the goals that you set, follow through on the commitments that you made, do these types of things, and it will impress your boss. But you're not going to get further beyond that if you don't crush your job, if you're not good at what you do, if you don't perform at the level that you're expected to perform. So I wanted to say that first. But here's one thing that you can do that will help you impress your boss. And I really want you to think about this as you hear it, because I really believe this. Coming from someone who is in the position that I'm in now, I've been in this position for several years, led teams for several years. I can't tell you the times that people have done this and the impact that it has had on me and how it makes me think about them as a person that's on my team and how it separates them. And so I'm sharing this with you from really my own personal experience of how people have come to me to try to help me out as the leader and how I have tried to do that for other leaders, and I've seen the effect of it. And so here's the thing that you can do. Find out what your leader's top priorities are and do everything you can to support them. Find out what your leader, what their top priorities are. What is it that keeps them up at night right now? What is it that rises to the top of their to-do list? What is the most important decision that they need to make? What is the most important outcome that they need to drive? You may be aware of it. It may be something that's visible to you, but a lot of times you're not. A lot of times you're not aware of what's on the mind and the heart and is causing stress for your leader. And so if you can figure that out, if you can ask the questions to be able to give you insight into what that may be so that you can discern what is the top priority for your leader, and then you can drive action to do everything you can to support them to achieve their outcome that they want, or to make the decision that they need to make, whatever that may be, whatever the outcome is, that is the top priority. If you do everything that you can to support them, then you will stand out. I guarantee you will stand out. The people who come to me today and they say, hey, this isn't necessarily in my domain or part of my job, but your top priority is X. Here's some things that I can do to help you. I welcome that as a leader, because at the top, when you're leading, it can be very lonely and you don't always have the support that you need to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And so I want to encourage you to figure that out. I want to encourage you to figure out what are the top priorities or priority for your boss, and then figure out everything that you can do to support them. And it will make you stand out as a person on the team within the organization. But let me just say this, if you choose to do this, if you choose to lean in, if you choose to try to do everything to support them, then it is imperative that you follow through. It is imperative that you follow through and you follow up. I will tell you that if someone comes to me committing to do something, if I have to follow up with them on a commitment that they made, it doesn't reflect positively on them. So be proactive to communicate, be proactive to give updates if you are taking on responsibilities and support of your boss. Take the initiative and provide the updates. And if you do these things, then you will stand out. You will be remembered, and your boss will think the next time there's an opportunity that they need someone to help with, or there's an opportunity they need someone to own, they're going to think of you first. And so go and do that. That will help you impress your boss.